In this episode, we head along the Mereenie Loop Road. We're looking for the West MacDonnell Ranges, and we find some incredible sights along the way. There's an ancient crater, we walk some gorges, we find some incredible Aboriginal artwork, and something just a bit special.
Mereenie Loop.
Mereenie! We made it. It doesn't look too bad so far, but I hate saying that because 3 minutes later. The Mereenie Loop Road joins the Kings Canyon area in Wataka National Park to the West MacDonnell Ranges. It's about 155 kilometres of unsealed road, which can be quite changeable. We found it to be in pretty good condition most of the way. Don't forget to grab your permit. We did that in the last video. It was only $5 and easy to get from any of the road stops along the way. Narala, or Goss Bluff, is thought to have been formed about 140 million years ago when a comet hit the Earth. This is just the remnants of the crater that exists now. It's quite fascinating, and it's also steeped in Aboriginal history and is still being used by local Aboriginal communities today as a celebration ground. What's happening, Ricky B?
Oh, we're walking up a hill.
Another one.
We're in the middle of a crater.
What is it called?
Oh, I can't remember.
Goss Bluff.
Ghost.
Goss?
Goss or ghost?
No. G-O-S-S-E.
Lovely.
Alright, we'll see what the view's like after this climb. Woo! It's worth the climb up to the lookout. It's really not that bad. Just a little bit hot. But this view is definitely worth it.
Good morning, gorgeous.
Oh, hi. I've got a bit of a snotty problem this morning.
Yeah, it was a bit cool last night.
I think it's, I don't know, it's hay fever. I think I'm allergic to the area.
So we've come in from the west end of the West MacDonnell Ranges, and the first gorge that we can see is Roma Gorge. So it's you actually drive through a creek bed, so we're going to go down. It's about an 8k turn off from the highway. So we're going to
a tiny little sign at the highway too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You know, and then just this little track that went off the road. So
I don't think it's one of the popular sort of gorges that people go to. So we're going to go down, have a look. It's only 4-wheel drive access too. So let's have a look, eh?
Yeah. Roma Gorge is home to an extensive collection of petroglyphs, which are Aboriginal art carvings. They are hard to spot and some of them are almost wearing away, so take your time, have a good look around.
eh?
This is incredible.
Yeah, the carvings in here date back to 10,000 years ago.
Yeah, that's as far as they can tell.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, some of them won't be around much longer. You look at them, they're barely visible, but they're there.
Yeah.
I've taken some photos, so I'll put a succession of photos on the video. I'm just in awe of this place.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It really is. Gosh, that's beautiful.
So we're off to Ormiston Gorge.
We are. We've actually bypassed Red Bank, haven't we?
Yeah, that's a 15k walk out to Mount, what is it?
Mount Sonder.
Mount Sonder. Sorry, don't have my glasses on. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 15 kilometres return and it's grade 5. So we figure that's what, an 8-hour walk possibly?
Yeah, that's a pretty hectic walk and it's sort of midday, so we're going to skip that one today. Save that for another time.
Yeah.
Another gorge, guys. Woo!
There's various lookouts along the drive and they're definitely worth a stop. They are filled with information, but there is also some spectacular views. This is unexpected. We'll explain this one. Okay, so we did say we were heading down to Ormiston Gorge, and of course in the style that we are, there's a massive event on down here today. But it's turned out okay, so we were allowed to park up the top, a couple of k's up the road, and they've got a little shuttle bus which brought us down to the gorge, so we can still do the walks.
And it's a free event.
And it's a free event called Desert Song Festival.
Yeah.
So apparently starts at about 4 o'clock and it's an a cappella in the gorge. So we're going to go look at that. Why not?
Really good.
So we had a quick look at the waterhole, didn't we?
Yeah. Now we're going to do the Ghost Gun Walk, which is about 2.5 k's.
Yeah, apparently there's a nice lookout, so
Yeah, this should be awesome. There is a longer walk. What was that called?
I think it was the Pound Walk.
Yeah, that was about 8.5 k's, so it's a bit hot to do that right now.
Yeah, it's the middle of the day already, so
Yeah.
let's see what we get up here. Ormiston Gorge, of course, at the moment has very little water in it. Like most of the gorges that we're seeing here in the West MacDonnell Ranges, it is the very end of the dry season here, so I imagine it's very different when we get a bit of rain. Serpentine Gorge is an easy walk along a formed path. It isn't only about 1.5 kilometres, but there is an incredible lookout if you want to challenge yourself and head on up a very steep hill. One of the finest places to go for a swim in the West MacDonnell Ranges, and it gets very popular, as you can see. It's Ellery Creek Big Hole. This is actually a really deep waterway, which makes the water here exceptionally cold. I have to tell you, after swimming up the gorge and back, I was freezing. Simpson's Gap is only a short drive from Alice Springs, and it's one of the places you can actually come and see rock wallabies, if you're lucky enough.
So, what are we going to say? You're going to show me the rock wallabies? Yeah. Up there?
Oh, that's awesome. So do you want to tell them all?
Staring at us. That's amazing.
Up
Up
where?
there. Can you see that?
Hi, I'm in somewhere called Alice Springs,
Yeah.
and there's a wallaby right there.
Yeah.
And bye.
Thanks for watching again, you guys. Really appreciate it. I hope you liked the West MacDonnell Ranges. We did, didn't we?
Yeah, it was lots of fun.
There's another spot I really can't wait to go back to when it's a little bit wetter.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah. So from there, we actually go back to Alice Springs.
Yep,
Then we make a beeline for the East Coast.
we do. We do a couple of stops on our way. We stop in at Lawn Hill,
Oh, Lawn Hill's special. I can't wait to show you that as well. And Karumba.
Karumba.
Hey, Karumba.
Yeah.
That was really fun. And there's a few other spots that we'll share with you before we hit the East Coast,
Yes.
which is where we're standing right now, a very, very special location. And this is going to be an amazing one to show them as well.
Yeah, we can't wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, so stay tuned, guys.
And don't forget, if you're loving what you see, please subscribe.
Yep.
We would really appreciate it. And hit that little bell button as well.
Yep.
Thanks, guys.
See ya.